Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. Look, do you see? It's finally starting to come together. It has been 2 months since we made this move, and let me tell you, for 2 months, I feel like we kind of lived a little bit in chaos. I suspect that if you've ever moved, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh man, what a big deal. But anyway, it's finally starting to come together. Really quickly, if you're somebody who clicked this video and you're thinking, well, why is she going off? I'm here for product reviews. Don't worry, I got you. There's a timestamp in the description box below that you can jump to just for a bunch of back-to-back speed reviews. But I also kind of wanted to just have a catching up video today. We don't do this a lot because a lot of my videos have so much of a focus to them. I feel like we just don't have time to talk about life stuff too often. But let's do it today. This is the perfect day for it. So yesterday at 7 o'clock in the morning, I was still in bed, true story, dreaming about dogs, as you do. And as I'm petting a dog in my dream, I hear that, you know, the voice that comes over your dreams sometimes that is actually the real world? I hear this voice say, hey, your Malm dresser is in stock. There was no measurable length of time between me being horizontal and vertical. I just shot straight up and I'm like, we're going to IKEA. Because the problem with getting moved in and situated has been getting the furniture that we needed. We moved from a small apartment to admittedly a small house, but we didn't bring all of our furniture. We got rid of a lot of it, so we've just not had furniture. I just finished my coffee. Let's do some skincare. So the products, most of the products I'm going to talk about today were gifted by Stylovana. I will have my Stylovana code up, and again, I'll have more thoughts on these at the end of this video, but we're just going to do a morning skincare routine today, starting with the Beauty of Joseon Apricot Blossom Peeling Gel. So I immediately made my IKEA order online. Listen, you got to do a pickup. If you really want to catch these IKEA furniture pieces, especially the ones that are apparently very competitive, you gotta make your order, you gotta go pick it up. But then my partner was like, whoa, hold on, I want my Calyx. I really want the cube storage. And so we did a dual pickup for both the Malm dresser and for her Calyx storage. You'll see how much this cleanser is balling up on me. This is a peeling gel. It's actually a physical exfoliator, but it's very gentle. These are, you know, not walnut or apricot shells. It's just product balling up with oil, which makes for a very gentle physical exfoliation. Alright, so once again with the Seoris, time is running out. I'm gonna miss my face apparently. Okay, let's try this. The PHA Porewhite Jelly Sheet Mask Pore Clearing. Faith and Face. I have not tried anything from this brand before. Is it gonna have a jelly texture? Oh, I hope it does. Ooh. Oh. Wow, this is very gloopy. This has kind of a strong alcohol smell to it. Ooh, it does feel lovely though. I really have to admit, that feels nice. Can you take me seriously with this on, or should we just take a short little break here? How long does this say to leave on? 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's not too long. Well, I'll just return in a moment. Look at this, y'all. It's been slipping and sliding because it's so gloopy. Let's see the great reveal. Whew, slimy. I actually was thinking I was gonna use the Glow Recipe Vitamin C Serum, but I might not need it after that. Actually, I think I am gonna, hands are gloopy. I think I'm going to use just a little bit of this where I have these spots. So I told you all, I really had a very bad time adjusting initially to the 0.1% retinaldehyde, and I was not kidding. Oh, I was not kidding. I almost quit several times, because it was a lot for my skin, but I think we're through it. It's just I don't want this to leave behind any kind of scars. No thank you. So I think what I'm going to do is keep an eye on all this going on over here and see what's happening, and then I'll be able to actually tell you, well, did it help with the hyperpigmentation or not? We'll know soon. In the Stylovana box, I actually got a serum, an eye serum called the Farmstay Collagen Waterful Moist Rolling Eye Serum. If you've been on this channel for any length of time, you know I don't typically like roller balls, but I actually love this one. Actually, I cannot believe how much I've been enjoying this. See, another eye serum. I'm really thinking this must be doing well. But this one is lovely. It's actually delivering just the right amount of serum into my skin. It's very nice. Let's use this next. This is from Wellderma, and it's the face lifting pad. Oh, y'all know I love stuff like this. I love it so much. So it is such a unique tool. You have this rolling ball right here that you could use on your eye area, and then you have this portion, which is kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Gua sha. You can use this tip right here along your eye area, and then also right here. Ooh, this feels really nice right here. So these types of tools, they actually can help with lymphatic drainage. I've certainly talked a lot about these. I personally enjoy tools like this. I love anything that feels like I'm pampering myself. But sometimes you hear people kind of embellish the claims with tools like this. Let me get back to my story because there really is quite a potential for an educational moment here. So we had made such a terrible mistake. Here's the deal. When you walk into IKEA, you're walking into a huge warehouse, right? They have all the furniture all set up. And I think for me, at least for me, see, before we moved here, I kid you not, I have never in my life owned a piece of brand new furniture. Every piece of furniture I've ever owned has been from a thrift store or from a yard sale, which means when you buy the products, you know what you're getting, you know what size it is. All you have to do is clean it up when you get it home. So we had looked at the IKEA cube storage, but when we looked at it in the warehouse, you know, I think we were mentally scaling it to the size of the warehouse instead of scaling it to the size of our bedroom. Oops. So in real life, we get this stuff home, we open the boxes, we put together the outer frame of this cube storage. So we have the one side, we put together the other side, and then we both just kind of stood there, not saying anything for several moments, just looking at what we had bought. And it's amazing sometimes how you don't need to always speak in situations like this. You know what especially your partner's thinking, right? We were both thinking, how did we do this? How did we buy something without, I don't know, looking at the dimensions? Lesson very much learned. And also, so this was our old cube storage, right? So we had all the cloth boxes already for this. We thought we were just going to transfer them to this new one. We put one of these little cubes into this gigantic cube storage from IKEA, and it was such a sad sight. If the little cube could sing, it would have been singing Radiohead's Creep, just singing, I don't belong here, because it was so small in comparison to the size of the cube itself. And it's the biggest one. We have 25 of these cubes. It is an entire wall in our bedroom. I'm gonna pause everything and open up this that I got from Ulta that I talked about last week. I finally brushed my teeth. Do you all hate that the 20-minute period you have to wait after drinking your coffee before brushing your teeth? Do you all know about that? I feel like I lived way too much of my life not knowing that you shouldn't brush your teeth immediately after eating. I did not know that. But yeah, according to dentists, you should wait 20 to 30 minutes. Anyway, I'm dying to finally use some more Grande Lips products. This is the Hydrating Lip Plumper. It's just a little baby size, but man, this stuff works. And my lips, without it, have been looking a little smaller again. Nothing wrong with small lips, but you know, I have missed this. Oh, I'm almost done with my routine. Awesome. Okay. So we'll do the Bellflower Black Snail Cream for vitalizing that. I think I've almost emptied this. You give me a snail product and I finish it, hence why there has to be a snail behind me. Dang it. Don't finish the products before you do your review. Okay, I got some in here. I might be applying a lot of this because it is a gel product. It's probably more suited to combination skin. Anyway, more on that in the review section. Let me finish my IKEA story. I feel like I should start up a second channel that is just Me and my partner building IKEA furniture because, truth be told, I have a sneaking suspicion that this is a hilarious site. I don't know if you've ever put together IKEA furniture. The directions that come with it do not have words. There are no words, it is all pictures. So we have absolutely no idea what anything is called. When we're building and we're communicating with each other, it's like, hey, can you pass the small circlies? Okay, I'm gonna need 4 of the long pointies. But we did buy this thing that has made it so much better. Hold on, let me show you. Had it charging up over here. This was also at IKEA. It's the, my hands are slimy from Snail, hold on. It's one of those, the things that you, oh Lord. See, the thing is, both of us know a lot about our fields, right? We can have a conversation about neutrophils and basophils if you want to. Also, yes, imagine how painful it is for me to hear people talking about cytokine storms when they do not know what they are talking about. But I must say, I have a sneaking suspicion that my conversation here about the thing I don't know what it's called. Oh, I wonder if I sound not that smart making this portion of the video. All I'm trying to do is sing the praises of this. It's got to be a screwdriver, right? I think, no, it can't be a screwdriver because those are small. And they come in either... I know this, the Phillips or the not Phillips. No, it's got, what if it's I think maybe it's a jackhammer. It could be a jackhammer. Is it a jackhammer? No. Is it a... All I do know is that this has made our lives much easier. So anyway, the moral of the story is we built ourselves our calyx. We then moved along to build the dresser, and lo and behold, the dresser is so big that it actually holds all of our stuff. Like, we certainly did not need the gigantic cube storage. I don't even know what we're gonna put in it. It's basically, if you are a hobbyist, especially the kind that has, you know, all the action figures, if you have just big collections, that is who that gigantic cube storage is made for. So we finished the projects at roughly 11 o'clock last night, right? So at 11 o'clock last night, I'm thinking, oh my God, I still gotta fix up this area. Let's do sunscreen. We have the Blueberry Perfect Sunscreen SPF 50 PA++++ from Bellflower. I've lived and learned with this sunscreen, so we're going to do one finger and then come back to the second one. I don't know. I don't do well with the whole put it on 2 fingers and remember to wait on the second one. No, I just got to do one at a time. If I do it this way, it will not leave me with a white cast. If I do it the other way, it will. So 11 o'clock last night, I bring the cube storage in here, and I was thinking, well, I can't just have empty cubes. I gotta do something to decorate. A lot of you have told me you missed Cheshire, so we brought Cheshire back. I have missed him too. I have. Snail, I've got the white rabbit for now. I don't think the white rabbit's gonna stay. I have to be honest with you. The whole playing into the Alice in Wonderland thing, I sort of feel a little bit like in Office Space when Michael Bolton is doing his interview with the Bobs. You know how he's like playing into, oh yeah, Michael Bolton's so great. That's occasionally how it feels to play into the Alice in Wonderland idea. And yet I do it with my channel name. But you know, I do like Alice in Wonderland. That's the thing, I do. But it's also highly expected of me to love Alice in Wonderland. So one Halloween, I dressed as Wendy from Peter Pan, and everyone's like, oh, you dressed as Alice in Wonderland. It's a completely different hairstyle. It's a ponytail, a curled ponytail. Just because it's a blue dress? Same thing with Cinderella. I was Cinderella one year. What a millennial. Oh God, I'm such a millennial. But yeah, dressed as Cinderella, had the big huge dress, and go figure, people were like, oh, you're Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, I give up, man. I give up. I guess I'm just Alice in Wonderland at everything I do. So now it's roughly 11:30 at night, and I've got the stuffed animals there, but I'm thinking we should probably have some kind of makeup or skincare. So I go into the bathroom, and I was thinking, okay, grab your favorite products. Just grab your favorite products. So I grabbed, what is behind me? It kind of feels like I chose pretty products, but also among my favorite, also that primer is totally empty. It's completely empty. But I did like it. However, I grabbed not only those, but I also grabbed my toothbrush. I kid you not, because the thought process in my head was grab your most used products. So I am grabbing products and I grab my toothbrush. Yes, I did immediately go, oh my God. I know I'm tired. I know I'm trying to just pull together some of my most used products. And yes, in fact, my toothbrush is one of my most used products, but I don't think it has to be on display. Also, if we really are going with that angle and we really are going with the most used products, I've got to have a box of Band-Aids back there because I'm accident prone. But it's okay, we don't actually have to have a box of Band-Aids. It can be aesthetics. Although if I do cut myself opening a product box, it would be nice to reach over and grab the Band-Aids. Well, this video did not go at all like I thought it was going to. I thought we were going to chat about upcoming content on the channel. I have so many interesting series coming. I've got the copper peptides video you all requested. That's coming soon. We're gonna have, finally, at the end of this week, the big year-end ranking. It took me 5 times. I filmed the cleanser video 5 times before I got it to where I want it. So now I'm finally very excited for it. Anyway, as promised, let me give you some wrap-ups of the products that were sent to me by Stylovana. So first of all, the Beauty of Joseon Apricot Blossom Peeling Gel. It's great. It's fantastic. It's super affordable. I feel like I've been raving about the Beauty of Joseon brand for this entire year, but this product is why. It's why I've been raving. It's such a gentle physical exfoliator option with no added fragrance, lots of antioxidant-rich ingredients, although we will talk about absorption of those types of ingredients in that cleanser video. But I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler now. It actually is going to be one of my favorites from that video. The PHA Porewhite Jelly Sheet Mask, this was nice. It was just kind of thick and a little bit on the messy side, but there's enough product in there for me to DIY it twice. Basically what I do is I take the compressed sheet masks, I pour a liquidy toner onto it, and then I'll mix in something like that that's very thick. If you have a really thick texture like that, you won't be able to just pour it on top of your sheet mask. You'll have to do it that way, but it works. The Farmstay Collagen Waterful Moist Rolling Eye Serum, I really like this. I feel like they must have spent a lot of time on this design to have perfected it so much. My critique with all of the rollerball type of eye serums that I've tried up until this one is that they just don't roll that well. It seems like an afterthought as opposed to, part of the design. So if you're gonna sell it as a rollerball, it seems to me that you should make sure it rolls very effectively, and it does. You're actually getting the right amount of product out. High in niacinamide, squalane, hydrolyzed collagen, which again, that does get a bad rap sometimes, but it's a great humectant. It really is. It feels very hydrating on your skin, and again, it's very affordable. This Farmstay brand actually has great prices. I kind of feel like they might be a little underrated, but let's check and see if it has fragrance. It does have some fragrance. So I really liked this, the Wellderma face lifting pad. I actually really like it. I think it's such a thoughtful design in that it's one tool that gives you the gua sha, the rolling portion. And I do like that it's stainless steel. A lot of these are jade rollers or just made in some kind of crystal, but this works just as well. It does help to keep a cooler temperature, which feels very refreshing. And it comes with a cute little bag. I'm actually gonna clean mine off before I put it in there, but that's a nice little touch. And then 2 products from Bellflower. So the Black Snail Cream for Vitalizing. I think I just really enjoy snail-based products. This one is 30,000 parts per million snail secretion filtrate, hyaluronic acid, allantoin. This is actually a very simple, nice formula. The only thing I will say is that it is a lighter texture, so it's been great for the warmer months. If you have dry skin, it may not be enough. If it's about to be cold where you are, it may not be enough, but it actually is a really well done product. As for the sunscreen, which is the Bellflower Blueberry Perfect Sunscreen SPF 50 PA++++, this one, the second ingredient is zinc oxide, which is my preferred mineral filter, so that's why I was kind of cautious in the way I applied it, using one finger first, then the second finger, but you can see it didn't leave a white cast behind, so it's actually quite cosmetically elegant, especially considering its price. It is a mix though. It is both mineral and chemical sunscreen filters in here. And one thing I really wanted to make sure I point out to you all, I looked this one up and I saw quite a few people saying that it was manufactured by the same company that did the Purito sunscreen, but that is not what I'm getting when I run this through the translator. I once again had to grab the Android here, so we have the Google Lens app, and I will include this picture for you. Apologies that it will probably not look super fancy. So this box says manufacturer Colmar. So I don't know, I couldn't find a lot of information about the blueberry sunscreen in particular. I think it was their watermelon sunscreen that I saw a lot of people saying that with. But yeah, this one is manufactured by Colmar. But yeah, I actually really like it. Oh, I forgot to check for fragrance. Let me see. Oh, this one is actually fragrance free. So that's all I have for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed kind of this more laid back, just chatty style of video today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if it's a screwdriver. I have Google. Hold on. What is a screwdriver? Oh, so yeah, so it's not a screwdriver. Okay, it's not a screwdriver. But what is it? If it's not a screwdriver, could it be an electronic screwdriver? Electronic screwdriver? Oh, it's an electric screwdriver. Thank you, internet. What's a jackhammer then? What is a jackhammer? Oh, I was very wrong. Ow. I never knew what those things in the Benny Benassi video were. Now I know. I'm going to spend the rest of my day learning about tools so I don't say anything quite so embarrassing going forward. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had fun with today's video, and I will see you all next time.